What's going on, people? This is your host, Lamar ChampMaker Wright, and you're tuned in to Everyday Talk podcast. This is the first video that we've actually done, just testing out the waters, seeing what you guys like, and I'm really coming to tell you guys, man, thank you for all your support. We're trying to get the subscribers up on this channel. We are really trying to be the biggest talk radio that you can listen to. Everyday Talk, that's what it is. Everyday Talk. Where you can find us on, if you want to hear the audio first, you guys can find us on every major platform there is to listen to the audio for podcasts. Spotify, Google Podcast, Apple Podcast, and there's so many more that we're on. I don't even know the name to them. Just search Everyday Talk podcast Everyday Talk. Search Everyday Talk and it will come up, and you guys will be able to listen to all our shows that we're putting out there. We're getting a little bit more structured. Like I said, we're a new show, so a lot of the stuff was trial and error to see what we got and to really get a schedule. So every Tuesday morning at 6 a.m., the audio of the podcast will be available on every platform: Spotify, Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts. That same audio a week later will be uploaded into YouTube. The visual podcast will be uploaded a week later on YouTube. So if you want to hear it first, subscribe to one of the platforms online, Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, or Spotify, so you can hear it first. Or for the video, you would have to wait 1 week later. Every Tuesday morning, you can catch the show at 6 a.m. with myself, your host, Lamar ChampMaker Wright, and co-host, Steve O. Listen, we're two different people. We have two different perspectives. That's what makes the show great. We're from two walks of life. Everything is different about us, but we mesh. We're good. We can make a great show together, and we're trying to grow it, but we need you to grow it. We need you to tell everybody about Everyday Talk. We need you to subscribe. We need you to share. We need you to go to Everyday Talk Podcast on Facebook and like that page. We also need you to go to whatever platform you like listening on and like the podcast, Everyday Talk. We need you guys for that. We cannot do this without you. If you guys don't help us, we'll just be voices in the wind. No one will hear us. And we just want you guys to know that we appreciate all your help. We're going to be giving giveaways out stuff, shirts, mugs. I don't know what, $100. I don't know. Whatever we come up with, we're going to definitely be legit with it. We're going to give you guys, the loyal listeners, prizes, whatever. In the meantime, in between time, if you guys have any topics that you guys want to speak about, put them down here. Put them in the comments of any of the videos. Hey, I want to hear about this. What do you think about this topic? And we will get to it. Or if you guys have any questions that you want answered by me or Steve, we'll get to it. Put it down there. Or if you got any feedback that you want to give us, hey man, you guys got to do this better, or you should do this, or you should be doing that. Let us know so we can make them adjustments and them changes to bring you a better show. I promise you, that's all we're here trying to do, is get a better show going for your ears, man. But until then, lend us your ear every morning starting at 6 a.m. You can catch the podcast, Google Podcast, Apple Podcast, Spotify, Everyday Talk Morning Show, every Tuesday dropping at 6 a.m. And if you don't want to hear the podcast, you can wait 1 week later. The video will be uploaded to YouTube. I appreciate all your guys' support and help us make this big. I appreciate you guys.